Hello, beautifuls. Lizzie Barnts Catalyst here. Today I want to talk to you about labels. I want you all to know that when we label ourselves, we are limiting ourselves. When you label yourself, you are limiting yourself. Labels can be comforting. I am smart. I am an achiever. I was the valedictorian of my class. I made the most money for my company this quarter. You can go on and on. You can also put a lot of pressure on yourself in what seems like an appreciation of what you did or what you accomplished. And that can hold you back from doing things outside of that achievement or that part of your life. It's a blurry thing, and I want you to be mindful of it, because even when we are saying, oh, I enjoy doing this so much and it contributes to my life and it contributes to other people's lives and it's a good thing in this world, too much of that can turn into a prison. I have a friend who happens to be beyond a stage in her life where she was addicted to a substance. And this is beautiful because the fact that she had this addiction to a substance gives her incredible compassion and empathy for people around her who are going through that or going through something else that may have been entirely different, but that affected their life or their families or themselves in a similar way, or maybe in a different way, but that was just as deeply impactful and had the same sort of learning lessons associated with it. I was going to say negative effects, and you can say that, but I don't want to judge it. These are things we sign up for. They're like classes, and we learn through them. So she doesn't identify herself as an addict anymore because she's not there. But she was there. She's not afraid to talk about it. She brings that into conversation when appropriate to show perspective, but she doesn't walk around saying, yeah, I used to be an addict or I'm an addict. Because they say once an addict, always an addict. Even after you get clean, like you still carry that with you. In some ways that's true because you carry the experience and the growth that came through that experience. But it doesn't mean you're still actually using a drug or gambling or drinking coffee. There's many things you can be addicted to. You can be addicted to drama. So I like the example of being an addict because there's so many ways we can exhibit addictive behavior without it actually being a substance, like meth or cocaine or caffeine. We can joke about it, but the struggle is real. Or suppose you've been to jail. Big deal. There's lots of reasons for that. Did you learn from it? That's all I care about. Did you learn from it? What did you learn? How did you grow? What do you bring to the world because of having that experience that you wouldn't be bringing to the world if you hadn't had that experience? That's it. That's the gem right there. So don't look back on things that you did or the person that maybe you were in the past and identify with that and say, oh, I'm like this, or I'm a bad person, or I went to jail, or I was addicted to drugs, or whatever. Those are definitely a part of you, but they're in your past. And they hopefully made a positive contribution to the way that you interact with other humans from here on out. On the flip side, to say, I am a scholar, or I am, an overachiever. There are other, what we could call more positive ways that you can describe yourself and give yourself a label. But they're tricky too, because maybe those are not things that really define you, even in the moment. So just be careful with labels. Be careful with making a box around yourself. We are in unlimited, absolutely infinite, amazing, magical beings that we came here to explore all of that. And some of the ways that we explore that are by making mistakes. In fact, a lot of the ways we explore that is by making mistakes. So go ahead and make them. Don't attach yourself to those mistakes, and learn from them, move on, and be richer because of the experience. Don't worry about labeling. Don't worry about identifying yourself with that. You are you, and you are an ever-changing, amazing person. So to label yourself is really just limiting, very, very limiting. So that's a perspective I want to share with you guys today. It's kind of one of those that sinks in over time. It might not make sense right now in the moment. If you have any comments or feedback or want to open a discussion about this, I love to hear your thoughts. Comment below, like my page, share my page, get the word out. I love to hear what you have to say. Visit my website, lizziebarntscatalyst.com, or my Facebook page or my YouTube page. Thank you, all my beautifuls, and have a beautiful day.